So the men are on the ice. Andrea Giovannini, defending world champ. Barnes Kohlwerf. 3 podiums last year at the Mass Start, gold in Beijing. Here's Lubino. Everybody knows who he is now. Set the 5,000 meter world record on Friday night. 2 golds in the Mass Start last year. Here's Bart Swings, the defending Olympic champion. He's been a stalwart to the Mass Start for half a decade. Andrew Medard of Belgium. A couple of podiums last year. Here's the 39-year-old Jorrit Bergsman. Took gold in Milwaukee. Olympic gold medalist in Sochi in the 10K. And the rest of the crew. Joe Petzold was on the podium last year, silver in Calgary. And to Bellois, bronze in Milwaukee. He's in helmet 10. Daniel De Stefano, who oftentimes is the partner in crime on the ice with Giovanni. Stefano in helmet 7. Again, Gielik is in helmet 14. Jordan Stoltz of the United States is in 19. And Jeleno Ballio from Canada, helmet 20. He won silver at the Worlds in 24.
Ready.
So off we go. 16 laps in the men's Mass Start final event in this opening World Cup event in Salt Lake City. Thank you for tuning in across the weekend. And the 2 Italians out to the front, no surprise. Giovannini and Stefano. Jordan Stoltz right there, helmet 19. Curious to see how he approaches this race. Stoltz off the podium in the 500 meters earlier today, but 3 golds. And the 500 raced yesterday, the 1,000 and the 1,500. What a beautiful weekend in Salt Lake. We're going to take a look at what Bart Swings has accomplished in the Mass Start. 4 straight world podiums, bronze last year. World champion back-to-back years, 23 and 24. Bronze in 21 in the run-up to Beijing. And then he won the Olympic gold over Chung and Lee in Beijing. Swings in helmet number 4, center of your screen. And there is Victor Thorup, now skating for Denmark. He's in helmet 16. Lubino, a couple of goals last year at the World Cup of the Mass Start in 2 different strategies. One was an early race breakaway all by himself and was never challenged. It appears to be what Thorpe is endeavoring to do, although he's not really going full throttle after it. Trying to maybe claim the sprint lap points here. Little peek over his shoulder. And there is Di Stefano, first one around the corner in helmet 7. Stoltz is the only American in this race. That might be why he's also out there trying to get some points for the USA as far as quota spots for the Mass Start. Looking ahead to Italy. Gielik in helmet 14 on the leaderboard. He's the world junior champion at the Mass Start just last year. Gielik of silver in the 5K earlier this weekend. They have caught up to Thorpe, and it's Lubino in helmet 3 striding forward to the lead. And now, after what Lubino was able to do last year, and then on the heels what he did just 48 hours ago, nobody dare lose sight of helmet 3. Lap 7. Joe Petzold, who's on the podium once last year, joined by Gabriel Odor from Austria. Those are the front 2. second sprint lap. Lap number 8. Thor picked up 3 points the first sprint lap. Di Stefano 2. Swings got the other. So now whoever's first, second, and third at the conclusion of lap 8 will pick up either 3 points, 2 points, or 1. They'll do it again in lap 12. Odor at 11. He will claim the 3. Petzold will get 2. And Livio Wenger from Switzerland will pick up 1 point. And they will rise into the front, slow down the pace a bit, and get some company. Jorrit Bergsma now toward the head of the pack in helmet 6. The ageless Dutch wonder, who will turn 40 years old a couple of weeks before the Olympics begin in February. He won a mass start last season at the age of 39. Jake Weideman, Isabel Weideman's brother, promoted from the B Division mass start earlier today. He's in helmet 22. So he's up with the lead skaters. Dylan Abellio, number 20. And there is Bergsma carving out the lead. About what, 8 or 9 kind of tethered together. And then back to another 13 or 14 skaters about to come around that back corner. So there's about, what, 150 meters or so in between lap number 12. 3 more points on the line for the leader of this lap. Wenger. Chilling below. Bergsma right now 3rd. Come around the corner here. Bergsma sneaks inside. And as Bergsma want to pick up these 3 points, he will. Lyman will get 2. Abellio will pick up the other. Inside 4 laps to go. And with the majority of the skaters, they're about the same distance away as what we saw in the women's mass start a moment ago. Now there are 6 skaters right here at the head of the snake. Bergsma right now 3rd. Jake Weideman running in front. Jelena below, also a Canada 2nd. That's the lead group. And right now it is a group of 6. Molly, number 13, firing in front. First we've called his name in this race. Bergsma back to 5th. Petzold 4th. And Wenger is back in 6th place. Is anybody else going to join the party here? They will have to do so swiftly. Where's Lubido? Where's Swings? Are they interested in getting involved? And now the pace picking up. Felix Molly. Here's the bell. Final lap. Molly in front. Bergsma 2nd. Jelena Abellio 3rd. Wenger 4th. And the fight is on in the backstretch. Molly trails Bergsma into the corner. Jorrit Bergsma, 39 years old, try to head back to the Olympic Games again. He'll turn 40 2 weeks before Italy. Jorrit Bergsma wins the mass start in Salt Lake City. Second mass start win for Bergsma in the last half calendar year. Bergsma takes it down. Felix Molly 2nd. Antoine Jelena Abellio of Canada 3rd. Weideman 4th. Wenger 5th. And then Fritjof Petzold. And similar to the women's mass, once the lead group broke out, there wasn't really a whole lot of interest by the big names in the back to do anything but spectate. But Jorrit Bergsma, anything but a spectator. With what time he has left on the ice, he is chasing down every point and every win.